there, fire signs. Welcome to your reading. So today we are going to take a look at a past life that is relevant for you right now and how it is, that is a lot, how it is affecting you now in this current lifetime, okay? So keep in mind it's a general reading. You may want to check out your other elements if this one doesn't resonate, but definitely smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're interested in a private reading, the link is going to be down below, as well as a 5-year journal. Okay, so let's see here. Let me pull a few traits here for you to get this started. Is there anything else? Ooh, all right. Have a lot. These are a lot. Okay, so let's start here with some timing and some significant places for you. So we have the second industrial revolution or technological revolution. Let's see here what else we have. We have Middle America, so the Caribbean, Mexico, etc. And we also have ancient Greece. Wow, so that's really far back. I feel like this was an interest of yours. Because I feel like you were really, we do have here intelligent. That is what I was looking for, because I did think that I did see it. I feel like we were really interested in ancient knowledge. I would even say when it came to medicine and everything, I feel like you were always looking for herbs, and you were looking for natural ways for you to heal your body and for you to take care of your body. I feel like you were really in tune with nature. I feel like that was something really important for you. And I am picking up on a little bit of Taurus vibes, so you could have been Taurus. But I definitely feel like this ancient Greece is it could have been a time that you were really interested in learning. And it could have influenced you in your career, in your relationships, in however it goes, even in your lifestyle, especially in your lifestyle, I feel. And I feel like there was a strong connection with food as well. Anything nature related, I feel like that was something really important for you. And we do have here intelligent, we have short, so you could have been a little short. We also have cat owner, honesty and loyalty, and parties and friends. So I feel like you actually had a pretty good, a big social circle. I feel like you were very outgoing and you really liked to connect with other people. I feel like you were not necessarily a people pleaser, but I feel like you liked to make people feel comfortable around you. I feel like you liked to bring happiness and to bring joy into every situation. I feel like you were always trying to cheer everyone up. And I really feel like you were the life of the party, to be honest. And I feel like your friends absolutely adored you. And I feel like you were so loyal to them. I feel like you were more loyal to your friends than you were to your love interests. It's if your friends didn't like your love interest, your crush, or the other way around, it's okay, so that person is out of the room, It's I feel like your friends were really, really important for you. And with that cat owner, I actually feel like you wanted to own a cat, but you possibly couldn't. Maybe you were allergic to cats or something like that. But there's something around those lines. I really feel like you wanted to own a pet, but you really couldn't. But yeah, I kind of feel like, I don't know, I feel like you had some sort of connection with cats, and it could have been a spirit guide. That is also something that is coming through. That is very interesting. Okay, so we have the King of Swords here, bottom of the deck, so you were most likely a male. We have the Eight of Swords in who you were, which is very interesting because you were clearly an overthinker. So let's see here what we have. Oh, that is interesting. So let's actually start with this Hermit, because this Hermit is what you're here in this lifetime to kind of learn and to break, because you couldn't in this past life. So in this past life, I feel like you were this really, life of the party, and you were always trying to be there for others. However, I feel like you lacked a little bit of courage, a little bit of empowerment, let's say, to say no. I feel like you were afraid of disappointing people. So if anyone would need your help, you were like, oh yeah, bro, I'm there, I feel like you were pretty independent, because we do have the Nine of Pentacles here when it comes to friendships, but I feel like you were always there. And I feel like sometimes you were always there, even though you really couldn't, even though you were not in the emotional space to be there, I feel like you would try to detach your emotions a little bit and just, that is something that I have to do, this is something that I need to do. And I feel like that was something I don't know, I feel like that was something that would stop you at times, because I feel like there could have been something that you really didn't want to do and you actually did it. I don't think it was anything like illegal or anything like that, but I just feel like it was sometimes that you needed a little bit of space for yourself, and you didn't have that space, right? So this lifetime, that is one of your things to learn and things to kind of break free from. The cycle that you're supposed to break free from is the people pleasing, and it is the not saying no and always being there for others and not being there for yourself, right? Because especially starting off here with who you were, Eight of Swords, you were an overthinker. And I feel like it was especially on how other people would see you. Like, oh, but if I say no, then that friend is really going to be pissed. That friend is really going to, is really going to hate me, or they are going to not talk to me for weeks. And I feel like you were always worried about how other people were going to react to your actions. And so I feel like, or to your words, And so I feel like you were never really thinking clearly for your heart and for your life, There was always other stuff in the way. There were always external parties for you to consider your life decisions. We do have this joy, so this is clearly the definition of life of the party. And yeah, we do have this impasse and discovery. So there's that thing. It's like you may even wanted to do something, and I do feel like it is in regards to career. I feel like eventually you may have done it, but I feel like there would come up situations where you wanted to do something, and it's like instead of really jumping into the unknown and jumping into what would make you feel better about yourself and would make you feel like, yeah, this is the life I want to live, I feel like you were constantly checking in on others and being like, okay, but if I do this, then this is going to affect this friendship and this relationship, and then this is not going to work, so I might as well just give up on this dream and just go with the flow and go with the crowd, However, with the Tower here on the things that you have learned, I feel like eventually, not necessarily with friends, I feel like that was something that you may have struggled a little bit with, but with family, I feel like you really stood up for yourself. So, when it came to friends, it could have been something as, oh, today I don't really want to go out, and your friends were like, oh, come on, and you would go. When it came to family, I feel like it was about career, because getting into career, we do have this Queen of Cups. So this tells me that you were really doing something that you loved. With the world here in your family environment, we'll take a look into it, but I feel like your relationship with family may have been cut, it may have been cut and short. I feel like you really I feel like you were kind of, not necessarily the black sheep, but I feel like you kind of shook things up in your family environment. I do feel like you could have had like a very big family, and your actions or your choices, especially when it came to career, it was like a very, it was a very big deal. So this could have been like a family tradition that, everyone is a doctor or everyone is a lawyer, and you're like, no, bro, I kind of want to be an artist, and you were like, I don't give a, I don't care. I'm going to do my thing, And so when it comes to career, I feel like you had a really nice thing. It's like, I'm going to follow my passion. I'm going to do what makes me feel excited and fulfilled. And so that was one of your accomplishments here with the Tower. And it is actually something that you have with you right now. It is a skill set that you have learned, and you have it in this lifetime. So if there is anything that you want to do that is a little bit out of norm, out of what is expected of you, of what you're supposed to do, then this is your sign for you to do it. This is your sign that you have the strength, you have the courage, you have the power to stand up for those that don't want to see you win, to stand up for those that want to see you follow a very clear and specific path. You have the power to do whatever you want, okay? And I really feel like, yes, your relationship with family may have been a little bit shaky. I actually feel like I keep hearing cousins. So I feel like you had some cousins that were like 100% supportive of you. And they were like always rooting for you. I feel like in family gatherings, they would always like stand up for yourself, stand up for you and defend you within reason, because they didn't want to be cast off, but I feel like they would sort of take your side, and when it came to the rest of the family, I feel like you had a lot of people that they weren't really happy that you would choose this career, but you were so happy. I really feel like you were. So let's get here a little more information. So, oh yeah, look at that. We have masculine. I feel like you may have owned a business or something like that, or you could have been like an independent, just doing whatever you wanted to do. I do feel like it was something related with art, though. This is giving me very creative vibes, and whatever it was, I do feel like it was something solo, or at least it started solo. So again, if you owned the business, I feel like you started on your own, but as the business grew, I feel like you could have actually, been a really an employer, and I really feel like you had like a big business. Or again, if you were independent, then I feel like you had a big audience, and I feel like you really reached a lot of people, especially with this void and peace. I do feel like sometimes it was a little bit lonely, but again, it was your bubble, it was your world, and it made you so happy. And I feel like you didn't really care if your family was going to approve it or not. I feel like you were just so happy, and you were just doing what you truly enjoyed. And I feel like in the end, you were so fulfilled, and that is the only thing that matters, And I even feel like at the end of your life, you were like looking back and you were not regretting a single thing. You were so proud of yourself. And especially with that piece, is like, I don't know, I feel like in the beginning, it was really tough with this void. But then at the end, you were just like, man, but that is exactly how it was supposed to go, And you wouldn't change a thing of how you went with things in your career. So let's get here into the relationships portion, and let's start with that page of wands for love relationships. So we do have devotion and dreams fulfilled, and we also have this dignity. I actually feel like the person that you ended up marrying, because I do feel like you had, I feel like you started a family, you built a family and everything. I do feel like it was very different from your family. So it's like your family, again, they could have been a little bit, I don't know, they wanted things their way, and they were really big on structure and rules and tradition. And when it came to your kids, it's like if they wanted to be an artist, if they wanted to go in a more unstable or, more shaky path in their career, you were like, okay, what are we doing? Come on, how can I help you, And you were so supportive. And I feel like that was actually one of the cycles, Tower, that was one of the cycles that you broke. That was one of the things that you created for the next generations in your family. It was like there was openness, there was welcoming to anything that they wanted to be, and anything that they wanted to create in their life, and anything that they wanted to bring into their life. And I really feel like your wife, in this case, I do feel like she was the most beautiful person. And when I say that, it's not physically. I do feel like she was very attractive, but I feel like this person, I feel like there was so much innocence, and there was so much kindness and joy. I feel like this person was really like the person of your dreams. And it's like with the page of wands, I feel like you were both kind of childish, not immature, but I feel like you just had such a beautiful, I don't know, like innocence to the both of you, that you would just like play around. And that's why I feel like you had such a beautiful family with that person, because I feel like you were all just children playing together, and that was what made it so good, And I kind of feel like this person, you felt good together, you felt safe together. And you could have, that thing of like, if my friends don't like you, then you're out. I feel like when you met this person, it was like, oh, bro, I don't care what my friends think. If they don't like you, I don't care. I'm gonna elope with you. You were just so focused on that person. I feel like you just knew. It wasn't necessarily love at first sight, but I feel like you knew it. I feel like you knew it, that person was for you. And it was like, I don't care what people think. I don't care what people say. We are going to be together. And you were. I really feel like you were. So let's get here one more card, for this family. And we have destiny. Wow. Yeah. power and healing and anticipation. So I really feel, oh yeah, look at this, purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. That is the type of family that you created. The one that you grew up in, it was destiny, and it was, and it's so interesting, the quote that comes with it is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. And that was the whole purpose of the family that you grew up in. It was to push you towards your purpose. It was to push you towards your destiny. And then when you broke the cycle, you became more powerful with this power and healing, and you've healed that cycle, and you created a new one. And I really feel like, again, I don't think it was like a toxic family. I don't think that they were abusive or anything like that. I just feel like they really liked rules, and you didn't. So that's, I mean, shit happens, you know? But I feel like in the end, they loved you. And I would even say that with this anticipation, towards the end of their lives, they could have been more welcoming, and they could have been, I feel like they tried to make things right between the two of you, you know, and they tried to create some peace in the family and restore the bond. And I feel like you, at that moment, you weren't really, I don't know, holding any grudges or anything like that. You were just like, all right, well, that's great. I'm glad we did this, you know. I feel like you were really welcoming to that apology, and you were really welcoming to breaking the cycle of also holding grudges, you know. So that's really beautiful. Let's see here this Nine of Pentacles for friends. We have blissful pleasure, and we also have this first emotions of love with cheerfulness. So yeah, I do feel like you absolutely adored your friends. I feel like your friends adored you. But again, I feel like the boundaries kind of lacked a little bit, especially with this blissful pleasure. It's like you could have gone out a lot, and it came to this point in your life where you just wanted to be home under the blankets, you know, just doing your thing. And I don't know, I feel like you were kind of, I feel like FOMO was a thing, you know, and I feel like you were always trying to fit in, and you really didn't want to disappoint them, because first emotions of love, I feel like you had such a beautiful and powerful connection with them that it was just like, man, I want to be there for you. I want to have fun with you. I want to live life with you, you know, I want to create memories. But I feel like sometimes you lacked the self-empowerment. And for this lifetime, with a hermit, that is definitely something for you to consider. And it doesn't only have to be, you know, when it came to career, that was settled. So when it comes to your career, you have the strength, if you haven't already, you have the strength to pursue a career that is outside of what is normal or expected of you. You have that strength and that determination, and that is something that the universe wants you to use. You know, it could also definitely be about love. You know, maybe this was about career in a past life. In this lifetime, maybe it's about love, and it's about facing family or facing external parties, external factors for you to be able to really pursue your dreams and to really pursue this relationship and this person that you love and that you really want to build a relationship with. I do feel like what you're here yet to learn with this hermit is around the boundaries. It's about you being respectful of yourself, of your energy, and saying no. If you want to stay at home, stay at home. You know, speaking your truth, essentially, with this Ace of Swords clarifying it. It's all about speaking your truth. It's all about you being honest with yourself as well. And not being afraid to disappoint people. Because, you know, if people really do love you, they're going to understand that you need space for yourself as well. You know, that you need that independence, that you need that little time for me time, you know? So don't be afraid to speak your truth. That may be something that you may struggle with, but it is part of the process. It is part of your spiritual path. And it is something that your ancestors are supporting you with, okay? So let's just pull here one more card here. Yeah, Six of Swords. I actually feel like you could have moved out very soon, especially with this Emperor. It's like you were just on your life, like boom. The second you knew, no, I want to be an artist, boom, you went, you know, or I want to build this business, you just went for it, and you didn't even question it. Because you were like, man, this is my life, and this is what I'm going to do for years to come. I might as well enjoy it, right? So I really feel like you were not afraid to make moves in your career, and I feel like you were pretty successful because of it, okay? So again, if you want to move out, if you want to move towards something, if you want to create something new in your life, this is your sign for you to do so, okay? Let's pull here some advice to finish this up. Ooh, okay, so we have the answers you need are coming. A new romantic cycle begins. That is interesting. So for some of you, well, let me pull the cards before we start talking. Can we get one more? All right. So we also have it's time to take action. Your hard work is paying off. Adjustments are required, and you and your loved ones are safe. So I kind of feel like there are a couple of messages here. One of them is that I feel like if you have been thinking about a person, and if this whole thing of you standing in your power and, you know, pursuing the things that you want, even if it is a little bit against odds or against other people's validation, if it is about love, that new cycle in love is definitely here, and it is time for you to take action. I feel like it's not time for you to take action in the sense of go and communicate with them. I feel like there is something here that the universe is cooking up for the both of you. Even either you have met this person or you haven't, take it however resonates, but I feel like there is something here that is going to bring a lot of clarity. And when that person comes in, when that situation happens, it's time to take action. It's like follow your intuition blindly. Don't even second guess. Don't even stop for a second to think, oh, but what are my parents going to think about this? Or, oh, but what are my friends going to think about this? You know in your heart what is the best thing for you to do. Okay, so please do it. For some of you, this could also be about career, and there could be some sort of career opportunity or some sort of side hustle or project that is coming through. And it's like there is a new cycle there for you to follow your heart and for you to not think about other people's opinions. Okay, because even with this, you and your loved ones are safe. I feel like you're going to receive the support that you need from the people that actually truly do matter, you know, and the people that want to see you happy. If they want to see you happy, they are going to support you no matter what. And I really feel like it is just saying, I feel like you're thinking, I feel like you're concerned about the wrong people, you know, because I feel like the people you are concerned with, they don't even deserve your concern, you know, because those people, if they, first of all, I feel like those people may not even matter. So you may even be wondering about, oh, but what are my high school teachers going to think about me going this path and not the other? They don't even matter, you know, they don't. Of course, I mean, they were important people in your life before, but maybe not now, right? And in the end, it is your life. And so I do feel like there are some adjustments here that may need to be done. For some of you, this could actually be both situations. And for one is a little bit more around external people. For the other one, may be a little bit more about you and how you view yourself and how you view your work. So for example, we do have here, your hard work's paying off, adjustments are required, and you and your loved ones are safe. Maybe there is some sort of side hustle, maybe there is a project that you want to tackle, and the hard work is paying off, and it is going great, and is going to bring you so much success. But there are some adjustments that need to happen in your mindset, in you knowing that that is going to make you safe. You may feel a little bit afraid of, oh, but is it going to be balanced? Is it going to bring me enough money, financial stability? You're going to be safe. Your family is going to be safe, you know? And with adjustments are required, maybe it's time for you to adjust your career a little bit and spend a little bit more time on that side hustle, spend a little bit more time on that project, because, man, your success is getting ready, but it is up to you to take action towards it, okay? So there are a couple of messages here, different messages, take the ones that resonate, but I do hope this reading resonated overall. If it did, don't forget to smash the like button and to subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in a private reading, the link is going to be down below, as well as the 5-year journal in case you're interested in getting to know yourself a little bit more. So, fire signs, this is what I have for you. I wish you the freaking best. I love you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.